everyone, Sophia here. Welcome back to my Etsy shop, Frenchy and Tubby. I here have 7 items plus some jewelry available in the shop tomorrow, Friday, August 29 at 5 p.m. Let me start with a great find, absolute great find. That's the one that's in the thumbnail, and it's this thing right here. So it may not be for everyone, I get it. It's kind of bizarre. It's a compote, but it's a reticulated compote. This is not a nothing. It's not marked, but research indicates that it is a something. And please bear with me as I've yet again broken my glasses. I'm ordering a new frame tonight, okay? So yeah, I'm missing the, I've glued this thing so many times. But anyway, what is this? This is Porcelaine Vieille de Paris, which means in French, means old Paris porcelain. This was probably from the 50s or 60s. You would purchase them, Rue de Rivoli, for instance. You know, when you get out of the Louvre Museum, they would have boutiques that would sell things like this. This is real French porcelain. Again, it's not marked, but the bottom part here, which you can unscrew if you want, the gilding and the decor indicates that it is in fact Porcelaine Vieille de Paris. You read that right. This is what people are asking for it online. No. Okay, we're not gonna ask for this. What is it? It's a cache-pot, it's a compote. You can use it for floral arrangements. So you would put, for instance, at the bottom, you would put a little piece of plastic if you can, so that this doesn't get wet, and then you get the wet foam, the florist wet foam, and you would just pick your flowers and have a beautiful floral arrangement on a credenza or on your mantle. They usually came in pairs, so you would have one on each side of your mantle, but if you only have one, that's fine. You can put it on a shelf and on a secretary, for instance, if you have one of those. Or you can repurpose it and use it in your, I'm realizing it's still wet. You can put it on your vanity table, for instance, and put in makeup, okay? It's big enough to contain a few lipstick, couple of palettes, whatever. You can even put jewelry in it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's very different. Not everybody likes reticulated pieces of work, but this is hard to make. So yes, it is molded, and then they press it, they get rid of the holes basically, right? And then they have to put it around the base right here, and it has to stay in shape before they fire it. It's hard paste French porcelain with 24 karat gold. So let me give you plenty of close-up. This thing is in amazing conditions. Now you're gonna see copies that don't have the full gold right here. They may be white with just one band. You may see some that don't have the flower here. I've did enough research. This is Porcelaine Vieille de Paris. Based on the metalwork, the hardware that's on it, it's definitely vintage. Otherwise, they would give you a screw, just a simple screw. This thing's still wet. I think I'm going to have to unscrew it to get all the water out, because I washed it. It was really dirty. So here we go. Porcelaine Vieille de Paris for the connoisseur and the true collector. All right, item number 2. So I've just disassembled it, not because this is the way I'm going to ship it, but just to make sure I don't have any water left. So I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, and I'm looking everywhere to see if there's a mark, and I'm not seeing any. But this definitely vintage. There was something right here that's been scratched off. It may have been a sticker, or the sticker was right here. I'm not sure, but it's not marked. Not marked. Actually, matter of fact, you know what I think? I think that there was felt right here, just based on the markings that I see on the edges here. It looks like it was a felt bottom. So I'm going to leave it like this, being very careful, just to make sure that all the water evaporates, so that you don't have water in your package. Okay, Item number 2. This is interesting. Again, a specialty item. Look at this picture. It is very heavy. Very, very heavy. It's pressed glass. And this particular pattern, do you see that? Is called broken column. And you can easily identify it, right? So you have those columns and they have dents, right? It's in amazing condition. Who made this? Imperial Glass, Ohio. They made a whole pattern in the broken column. They did the glasses, the stemware, they did bowls, they did smaller pitcher, creamer, sugar, you name it. It's a really cool pattern. It's very mid-century modern, but it's actually from the 70s. So I guess it's a homage to mid-century modern, and it's pressed glass, beautiful glass, and again, no chip, no flea bite, no discoloration. This thing is in superb condition. So this is for, and it's marked right here, S1. That's the model, okay? S1. Or SI, I think it's S1. Oh, it's beautiful. I really, really like this. It's really cool. Let me give you close-ups. Look at this. So whenever you get those, invariably there's a chip right here. This one's not chipped. Or there's a chip on the ribs right here on top, right? None. None. Look at this thing. Here's the bottom. Here's the inside. Isn't that cool? It is heavy. It's at least 5 pounds. So it will be a heavy package, but this is a collector's item. It's not rare, but it's unusual for Imperial Glass, and that makes it a collector's item because they were more cutesy in terms of their design, I think. All right, so that's number 2. When I come back, pottery. I feel so silly with these broken glasses. I'm telling you, I'm buying glasses tonight, okay? But they have to come. A lot of you have commented about how my glasses are phenomenal. That's what you're saying. They are from a brand called Joyous. I'll put the link down below. It's not an affiliate. I'm telling you right now, they are in the UK. They're in England. It takes about 2 weeks for the frames to come in. My regular glasses, as you see me wearing all the time, that my distance glasses are the exact copy of Marilyn Monroe's glasses in How to Marry a Millionaire. They are called the Mary Lou. These, I forgot the name, but they are also from Joyous, and they're broken on both sides. But that's not their fault, it's my fault. All right, pottery. Ooh, did you see that flash of blue? This is a gorgeous mug that I want to keep. Look at the drip glaze on this mug. I wish I had 2. I only have 1. Usually when I find mugs like this, I try to find a pair because I guess it almost looks iridescent, right? Isn't it? It's not though. It's just a play between soft blue, light blue, purplish blue, cobalt blue. Gorgeous. Look at the handle. Very nice control on the handle. And then the drip glaze stops right here, so you have a little bit of the raw material right here. Who made this? I know this is confusing, almost looks at Van Bragel, right? But it's not. It actually gets to be read this way. This is GK Clay, North Carolina. And just in case you don't know, the potters out of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, Georgia, all of these states are very sought after. This is DK. It's not super expensive because this is more of a recent DK clay, and they still exist, but it is Master Potter out of North Carolina, stamped and signed at the bottom. Why can you not see it? Oh, here we go. Whoop, you got to look at it this way. DK, North Carolina. A beautiful mug. It really is a beautiful mug. It's in perfect condition. It's a newer model. It's probably not even 10 years old, but it's beautiful. Okay, so that's that. Let's do something that it's not that it's a gamble, but I know that people look for those. Okay, we're gonna talk about dollhouse miniature. I here have a whole bunch of dollhouse miniature that I'm gonna sell as a lot, and then I'll go back to pottery. So they're all gonna be together, but I can't hold them all in my hand. So first we get the products, and the products are a little what looks like laundry detergent, like a Woolite type. There's baby powder and what looks to be baby lotion. And then the other products are those little metal cans with the tiny little labels on it. So there's this one, salmon, this one, that's Pink Lady. I'm not sure what Pink Lady was. What was Pink Lady? I'm not sure. There's this one that says High Tide. Oysters. Canned oysters. Sounds delicious. There's this one. Winona. Possibly vegetables. Okay, so these are the products. And again, they're going to be all sold together, okay? This is for the folks that have a dollhouse and love miniature. I had no idea that miniature were a thing. I found that out watching Whatnot. There's actual entire shows that are just doing miniatures, and it's fascinating to me. I didn't know it was such a popular hobby. Okay, the next one is a little piece of furniture with a functioning drawer. Right, so you can take the drawer in and out. It's so cute. And then underneath it says HTI, copyright 1998. So it is vintage, not super vintage, but it's vintage. A little side table, I guess. But on the little side table, we're going to put more stuff. Here's a teapot with its lid. See, I could never get it into miniature because my fingers are way too big. I'm not a delicate flower like that. I have two plates. They're all matching with a little, they have gold accent. So we got two little plates, and then I have a whole bunch of mugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to put 5 right here. 5. So you're getting a tea set, I guess, and I gotta make sure I don't drop anything. This is really a gamble on my part because I have no idea if any of you are into that kind of stuff. Hold on, I gotta adjust the glasses. It's annoying. Okay, and I gotta fix them before I go back to work. Okay, so you're getting all of this. So if you have a dollhouse and you're looking for things like this, I got you. Oops. I was just gonna say, can you believe I didn't drop anything? Well, too late. Let me put them back. I think they're super cute. I really wish I could get into something like this. I can totally see myself getting completely swallowed into the rabbit hole of dollhouse miniature. But these fingers, you know, I'm struggling enough with the jewelry repair. Okay, pottery, one more. So now we're going to do pottery that's very unusual, but is master pottery. And I featured this bowl in the past in a Thrift With Me video. This is by Susan Fox Ersham. And it's signed Susan Fox Ersham in the back, 1993. So it's kind of like a soup bowl. And she's known for doing this type of pottery with the straw. You can remove the straw if you don't want it, okay? I would not, it's art pottery. It's beautiful glaze, right? But the spaghetti work is what's interesting here because, and I don't know if it shows, do you see that some of them are like strings and they floating? I don't know if you can tell. So it's spaghetti work. You can really see it right here. So it's very delicate, okay? It's the shape of it is more like a Asian soup bowl, but she put in her own twist to it. Let's look at the glaze again. So we got some bluish gray, grain teal, a little bit of purple at the bottom. And here's the back of it. It's in perfect condition. No chip, no crack, nothing. And in the back, it says Susan Fox Ersham, 1993, enjoy. So I don't know if she was dedicating it to somebody, but it's definitely signed by her, Susan Fox Ersham, 1993. So it's a vintage pottery. This is for the true collector. This is for that one person who really, really seeks unusual pieces, very modern, very different. It's a twist on Asian with a little bit of artisanal style to it, rustic. It's very interesting. It really is an interesting piece. I would display it like this. I would not display it flat. I would put it on a rest and showcase the beautiful glaze, the spaghetti work here, and of course the straw. Right? So with a light on it, ooh, in a curio, be beautiful. I gotta fix these. When I come back, Crystal. Okay, Crystal. I had one of those in the shop before, and it sold. This is Lennox. The pattern is called Windswept. And you can see why, right? With this swirl. It's Lennox crystal. It's engraved at the bottom. I don't know if you can see the L for Lennox with the little reef around it. And it just says Lennox, copyright USA, Windswept. Really good condition. It's a medium size, I would say, medium size vase. It's got a couple of bubbles in it. It's crystal. Let's hear it. Ooh, nice. It has a little poke right here. So full disclosure, it has a little poke. So it will be heavily discounted. If you don't mind the poke, I would not, because it's a pretty vase. It really is. Once you put your flower in it, nobody's going to see that. They were not meant to be like real collector's item when they were making them. It was just one of the patterns that came up. It was a pattern that was created in the 1980s, and I think they did it all the way up to 1994, 1995. So yeah, it's not super expensive to begin with, and then I'm going to discount it because of the little poke mark right here, which you can barely see. Yeah, it's not compromising it. It doesn't have a crack or anything. It's still, the rim is perfect. It's a very nice vase. Windswept. Look at this movement. Very modern. Okay. Porcelain. I have another one of those in the shop right now, and I think I had two more and they sold. So obviously the Mikasa hearts are in demand. This one says a special thank you, and it has a bouquet of flowers, very pastoral. This is Bone China by Mikasa. Has a little bit of a design stamped. I don't know if you see this, right here. Here's the back, so you can read it. it's a trinket dish. You put your jewelry in it, a couple of candies, a special thank you. I think this would make a great gift for somebody like a teacher or your hairdresser or your post lady. You know, if you're looking for little gifts to make as the holidays are approaching, this is perfect. Just put it in a little basket, put a bow on it, a couple of candies, a special thank you by Mikasa. And this one, I cannot tell you when it was made. I'm going to suspect 1980s, 1990s, and it has a number at the bottom if you want to check it out. The number is B2030. It's very pretty, and scalloped edges. Look at that. Love it. Okay, when I come back, because I think I did everything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, when I come back, I have a jewelry set and a pair of earrings. These are merino 1970s clip-on earrings. I'm going to put them on my little thing right here so you can see them. They are silver tone. They are not silver, okay? But the little clips, inexpensive, really cute. Signed merino in the back. I'm sure you want to see what they look like, right? What do I have here? Oh yeah, perfect. So I'm going to wear them so you can see what they look like. Here's one. And two. Look at this. And they're cute. They're super cute. They're really cute. Super light. You don't feel them at all. Really, really, really light. Let me show them to you again. I don't know much about merino. Look at the back. You see that? They're really nice. One of them, this one is a little bit loose on the clip. I'm going to tighten it for you, okay? But this is what they look like, and I think they're really cute. This classic look, super, super classic. So one pair of earring. Next is a pair of earring. That's very interesting because that's what I like the best in terms of closure. They are clips, but they are also screwbacks. So abalone, okay? I have folks, ooh, look at that. I have folks who love the natural stones. These are abalones. And look at the back. The back is both a hinge, right, and a screw. So they really are not going anywhere. I cannot tell you whether this is gold filled, gold plated, or just gold tone. I'm going to look at it under my loop here. See if I see any mark. There's no marks. I don't think they are. It would say, nah, I don't think they are. Okay, so let's look at them a little bit closer. So here they are a little bit closer. Having a hard time focusing because it's shimmering. So they are abalone, which is shell, you know that, right? Earrings. Now, I said it was a set, right? What do you think I have to go with these? These are probably late 60s, early 70s, if not earlier. Okay, so what do you think I got with this? Is it a necklace? Is it a pendant? Is it a bracelet? You ready for this? I have the matching ring. Not only that, it's an adjustable ring, which is my favorite type of vintage ring. Like this one I just took off. These are adjustable. Adjustable is the best because you can wear them anytime during your life cycle of ups and downs with your weight. Okay, so let me put that on. I'm an 8 on this finger. It's loose, so you clearly clearly can go, I would say, all the way down to 6 and possibly even 9. Okay, so I'm going to say 6 to 9. This is not sterling, it's not mark sterling, but it's a abalone ring. Let me put it on this big finger. There we go. Ooh, this is nice. I hope you can see it. Alright, so that's your set. I'm going to sell them together. You're ready to go. You have abalone earrings and abalone, oh, now you can see it, ring. Alright, check the website tomorrow so you can see close-ups. Okay, so here's the band, and you can see that the band has a design on it all around. Alright, let's look at the gallery. Here's the gallery. It's a very comfortable ring, and again, it's adjustable. You see that, right? So you can just press it in, make it a size 6, or you can open it up, make it a size 8. I would say all the way up to 9. Very comfortable. You, again, just like those little silver earrings, you don't feel it. You really don't. Now I'm sure you want to see what the earrings look like on me, right? Okay, remember, these are clips with a screw. So you clip them on and then you screw them back a little bit if you want them tighter. Okay, so this is what they look like. Ooh. Hello. Nice. I like these. Tell me down below which one is your favorite. And that would be it for today. Alright, so everything again will be in the shop tomorrow at 5 p.m. August 29th. Jewelry, porcelain, crystal, pottery, and pressed glass. Not to forget the dollhouse miniature. These are really cool. I hope somebody is into dollhouse miniature and is going to get them. Because I think they're just too cute. You could make little vignettes. I see a lot of people making those little boxes, you know, with like little vignettes and scenes in it. That'd be perfect for that. All right, I'm done. I'll see you next time. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.